I thought it was Monday.
No, that's the day. His birthday.
Why don't they just do it on his birthday? Ain't that dumb?
Sessions Entertainment, you know what the fuck going on.
How y'all doing?
Okay, bye.
They look beautiful. They look beautiful. What's happening? Shout out Marco. He finally home, man.
Hold up. Let's go slide and kill my ops. First day out, tryna handle that business. First day home, that's why I'm on. Big bro say, look bro, you tripping. Little bro say, big bro, you crazy. If you on that, it's a must, I'm with it. I don't give a fuck, cause I'm on parole. What the fuck that mean? I'm just trying to get busy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5K, what up? I'm like, what's up with it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Real pretty thick, exotic bitches. 12, 13, 14, 15. That's how many shots
In this glizzy.
I get a whole motherfucking city before I let a nigga just get up with me. I'm back home and I'm with the gang. I ain't gonna lie, man, I miss my nigga. RP look down the vent, I miss you. I was locked down when they killed my nigga. I got home, then turned to the news. When I seen myself, they flipped my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, that fucked me up, but it won't be long till they whip my nigga. Mama told me she finna be free. Damn, I can't wait for that. Did 13 straight for a body. State really made her pay for that. Nigga talk about that.
Yes, sir. There go Marco 5K. That way. First day out, man. Big shout out to Marco. That was a lonely anticipated wait. I feel like everybody in the city was wondering when Marco was getting out, and once he got out, that shit went live. Everybody's I heard was geeked about it.
Hell yeah.
They got the news quick as hell. Yeah. Well, Pizza Man, yeah, that's him. Yes, sir. With his whole goods bag. Come on, Whole Foods.
Where the pizza coming from? Because everybody coming from that way got a
Don't they got
slice
like a
of
little
pizza.
marketplace over there? Probably. Well, you know what it is, man. It's another episode of Sessions. Mo Gotti checking in. What's happening, folks?
Nah, it's great.
DJ J Skrilla signing on. What's going on?
My man really a
Back
DJ
in
now.
the building.
Well, y'all see the new equipment my man's got?
That shit purdy.
That boy got some new.
That shit purdy.
2021, he said he's stepping on next for real. He got new shit.
He wasn't playing either.
What's that called? The DJ 3000?
No,
The sir spin a lot.
SRT 1000.
That
RT 1000.
That motherfucker pushed. When he said it's an SRT, I knew it pushed.
His buttons lighting up extra and shit. Look like a whole little PlayStation. He got a game room over there.
Literally.
That shit tough. I love it.
Bro, he said when he walked in, bro, he was like, I got a surprise. I'm like, what? He was like, I got new equipment.
They got some new features on there.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot,
Oh man,
bro.
can the people hear some? Like, you know,
Sure,
I mean, you gonna bring new toys out? People want to actually see what they can do. This nigga humble now. All of a sudden, he humble all of a sudden.
That motherfucker is nice, bro. I'm not touching it.
Oh hell no, I wouldn't. I ain't touched the old one. You still got the old one?
Yeah, I gotta buy it off of him. He said $1,000. Not this play.
And he signed it.
Oh, can you sign it
What?
when I buy your equipment?
So with that,
Yeah,
it might be you might be able to buy it.
might. It's memorabilia, my nigga.
Might.
Just maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? How y'all living?
Oh, the folks checking in.
Hell yeah.
Good. How y'all doing, people? Stay warm.
Hello.
Stay jazzy.
Can
stay
they-
classy.
What's good, boss?
Yeah, they can hear us. What's happening, man?
I mean, niggas acting rude and shit.
Bro, it's snowing. Do you talk in the cold?
Yes, I do. It's
You're
cold as
weird.
fuck in here.
You're weird, man. But yeah, man, it's another day of sessions, man. And I had a lot. I was trying to think of what to talk about. And I always thought about, like, who is the biggest critic? And I don't know. It always dawned on me, like, some people feel like they get criticized a lot, willingly or justly or unjustly, and it's always by somebody who just give them a tick. I don't know. It could be a positive tick that can turn you up or it can turn you down. But who do you feel like is your biggest critic that can spark you either in a negative or a positive way?
Me.
You.
I'm my biggest critic.
Why
'Cause
you
really,
think so?
I mean, I only take into account what I want to do. I only take account with how I feel. I don't really give a fuck how nobody else feel about me or
Right.
like what I got going on or any of that. Like, it's some things I take into consideration if it can affect them. But in regards of me, I'm my biggest critic because it's easy to disregard what somebody is saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. Me, I ain't gonna say I'm my biggest critic, but I should be. You know what I'm saying? To like basically tie into that. When I say that, it's just like taking accountability for myself and just, you know what I'm saying, standing on whatever I say or whatever I'm trying to do. I feel like I don't do that enough, so I feel like I can be my biggest critic. But I would say my biggest critics in a positive way. I don't feel like people really try to down me in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? At least the people that I'm around. I would say my biggest critics are probably like my girl, my sister, and then my dad as well. I would say that's really, and I would say my auntie P.
So how would you how would you feel like they are? Why do you feel they are your biggest critics? How do you feel like they provide that?
So you know what I'm saying, my girl, she my girl. So I talk to her every day, you know what I'm saying, just about any and everything, things that I want to do in the future for myself. Like just giving her the ideas that come through my head and seeing, you know, what would you think about this? Let's say you know what I'm saying, I came up with this idea. How would you feel? How do you think it would do? How do you think I should start it? And you know what I'm saying, she give me her best feedback that she possibly can give. And then with my sister, you know what I'm saying, that's my sister, you know what I'm saying, I've been knowing her. She been knowing me. Her
non-cooking ass. Come on your ass, man. She be talking shit every time I do anything.
I don't know
anything.
Why.
She probably gonna say something about my hair in this video. So
she definitely is.
I'm on there with her.
She don't like you, bro.
I don't like
and
her
speaking
ass
of my
either.
sister, she actually she felt bad. I don't know why she didn't say nothing, but she said she felt bad. She felt like she didn't talk to you enough at my birthday party.
Oh.
She said she felt real bad.
She ain't feel bad. Her lying.
She
ass.
did. She was like, I called her. She was like, yeah, at your birthday party, I didn't talk to Skrilla enough. I feel so bad. I was like, you want me to tell him you're sorry? She was like, no, because then I'm going to feel even more words. I was like, I'm pretty sure he cool with it, but you just got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
She walked up to me and called me all types of dumb shit. So it's up there.
Because y'all already had beef.
Bro, it's up there, bro.
Because she was talking shit about you. She was like, why the fuck Mo look like he the tallest when he the shortest? And I didn't think it was funny.
It ain't never funny.
But
yeah.
But with my sister being, you know, this is my sister, my day one. So I feel like with her being my critic, we just talk about any and everything as well. We, you know, I criticize her, make sure I give her positive feedback, and she always giving me positive feedback. But we will, like, I'm not necessarily saying negative feedback, but we make sure we try to lead them into the, you know, lead each other into the right direction. And then with my dad, you know, that's my dad. I look up to him. And he also gives me positive and negative. And when I say that, negative, it's not really bad negative, though, if that makes sense. Like, when he gives me negative, like let's say when I was younger, he would tell me how to shoot, like, nah, you shooting it the wrong way. Like, you can't shoot it like that, you know what I'm saying? And then he'd lead it on with positive feedback. And, like, nah, make sure you always got your hand open and blah, you know what I'm saying? But those are the ways that they give me positive, negative feedback. Those are, I feel like, my biggest critics. And, yeah, that's what I think about it.
I've always felt like my grandfather and my aunt, they were two in the same type people to me. I feel like they are easily my biggest. I don't even know if they're my biggest critics, because I, like Skrilla, I really believe I'm my biggest critic. But I feel like they are my harshest critics. And I feel like a harsh critic is sometimes what I need the most, because I'm not going to lie to myself. That's why I feel like I will be my biggest critic. Like, it's easy to keep it honest with yourself. Mm-hmm. But when you have somebody who's like, I don't know, those two people are easily, for me, the hardest people to please. Like, they just, I don't know, everything is just so, you can do more. You can do more. There's always more. There's more to do. There's more to do. It's nothing. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to put into words. They really are on your ass and on your neck all day. It's like, yeah, you got a 3.5, but why the fuck you ain't get a 3.9?
Yeah.
Like, what did you do to not understand this other 0.4 or this other 0.5 type shit? Like, it's, I don't know. I think it's a healthy balance of, because I know that they're pushing me to a level that maybe is out of reach for just anybody, but it's going to force me to at least come close to what is damn near impossible. So I feel like they're my harshest critics that allow me to become my biggest and best critic.
Yeah.
Because they literally drive me to that point where I'm like, well, shit, I got to make some shit shake. And it's been like that since I was a kid, like since I was like 4. Like they were just unpleasable. Like they're really unpleasable, but it's everything. I feel like it's some things like that I need. So what do you feel like? So Skrilla, you feel like you're your biggest critic. What do you feel? Why do you feel like you are other than? I mean, you said like you consider what you really just consider how you feel and how it's going to affect you. But in those scenarios, how do you feel like that that affects others around you? Because sometimes when you're your hardest critic, that can definitely put you in a down spot where you're like, all right, I can't be accessible to these people. I have to really focus on what I got going on. So how do you feel like it affects others around you?
I don't know. It may come off as selfish. Like it may come off as selfish or like I know it all. But it's not that I know it all. It's like I know me. You know what I mean? Like I don't think nobody knows me better than I know myself. Mm-hmm. So anybody can have a suggestion or criticize or say, oh, you could have did this better, X, Y, Z, or you could be doing this, or you need to do this. Nobody really knows what I need except for me. So when I do make the decisions to, go with what I feel like I'm doing wrong or what I feel like I need to do, then to my parents, it may seem like I'm not listening, that I know it all. To other people, it may just seem like he just don't give a fuck about what people are saying. But like I said, it depends, because if it's some things that are affecting other people, so if like some people are saying like, oh, you need to change, like your attitude is bad, like you got this, that, that's different because that's something that affects everybody else. But if it's not something that affects anybody else, I don't really care how people feel. Like right. And not to say it in like no evil way, but I really don't care because it's me. If it's affecting you, that's different. But no.
Like, let's say it's on a whole different tip. Like, let's say you about to make a mix. Like, you just showed me a mix that you're gonna do. Like, let's say you doing it, and I say like I'm criticizing you, but in a good way, like telling you like, I think you should add this instead of this or that. Like,
I really don't like that because
I've always
don't
wondered
like that
as well.
Yeah.
Because I get people to tell me, oh, you should mix this and this together. You should mix this. And what a lot of people don't know, like, mixing a song is just not literally mixing a song.
Yeah.
And not every song can be mixed together.
Hell yeah.
So it's like when you hear things, or you should have did it like this way, you should have did this. Like, I get it. I understand that, people want to help out, people want to suggest. But, like, for me, no, I don't really care because I'm going to do what I want to do.
So whose opinions would hold weight to the point where you would be like, okay, their opinions hold at least some type of credence in it?
If I'm not asking for it, nobody's.
Understood.
If I'm not asking for
that is
it,
understandable.
Yeah.
Nobody's opinion is going to hold weight on anything. Like, if I'm not asking, it would not hold no weight. And even if I am asking, it's not holding as much weight as you think it's going to hold. It's just, like, something to take into consideration type of deal.
Yeah.
Malik, what would you feel? Who do you feel like is your biggest critic?
Probably my mom. She fucking, oh my gosh, she's kind of like what you were saying, where it's just like all she does is hate. Like, damn.
Yeah,
like I could, bro, no lie, I could probably go to the moon and she would ask why didn't I go to Mars. That's the type of person she is.
Yeah. Why? How do you feel like that affects you? Cause
negatively for sure.
Yeah.
Like, gosh, like she's just something else. She's just something else.
So why? Since you said negative, like, give me an example of like how negatively, or what is a negative trait that it kind of pushes on you?
I gotta think. Probably just like
greedy. Because I know. Like for me, when I was trying to please them, because honestly, I can give a damn now. Like I can really give a rat's ass. But when it was just like, I was doing the absolute most. I was putting way too much on my plate, trying to be like, all right, I can do whatever the fuck y'all think of me, or y'all think that I'm capable of, and then some. So I was always that person to trying to prove somebody wrong, or even if they was wrong, I'm like, all right, bet, let me prove them right. It was always something. I was always trying to prove something, which was fucking retarded. Not retarded. We ain't gonna use that word. Fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. So, yeah, what would you, what is a trait or, what is something that you feel like affected you in that way?
Probably.
Or did it affect you in that way, I guess?
I can't even think of like an example off the top of my head, but yeah, I can't even think of nothing.
Yeah.
But just know it's negative. That's all you need to know. But when it comes to, I always like to leave off a positive. On positive note, I'd say Wyatt. He's a good critic for me. Like he always makes me strive to be better in what I do and what we do here. So I'd say probably Wyatt's a positive critic.
Look at him. He's blushing.
Look at him.
He ain't never been this red. He ain't never been this red.
Red as hell.
Wyatt, talk to me, man. Who do you think is your biggest critic? I might be with these fucking flicks.
Is this coming through?
Yeah, it's coming
Okay,
through.
yeah, myself definitely first. I mean, like I'm in my head 24/7 about everything, like even like the smallest things. And then other than that, just like Jamor said, like you got to like look at who the person is that's giving you advice, and like obviously some people are going to carry more weight than other people. Like other than me, like my dad, if he says something, I'm obviously going to take that like way stronger with way more weight than some like random person talking to me. So I'd say probably myself, and then my dad, and then probably Malik, because Malik is with me like at all times, and he's telling me stuff that I'm like he'll just tell me like if I'm doing something that's dumb or bad, he's not gonna like hold it back from me. So probably myself, my dad, and then Malik are probably my main three.
Look at this, a beautiful team, beautiful freaking team.
I remember when I was like in high school. I guess now it would be myself, but back in high school, it would have definitely been my dad. I remember I told him I was, so like I didn't want to have to worry about paying for school, and like the easiest way for you to get your school paid for was 21st Century, which my dad never made it to the meeting back in middle school.
Yeah, that's bogus. That's bogus.
That was already,
that was
like,
a lot of people.
If you don't make it to the meeting in middle school, so you either have 6th, 7th, or 8th grade to sign up. After 8th grade, you can't sign up for it. If you don't make it to that meeting, then you don't qualify for it. So the only other option that was presented, well, outside of groups, was joining the Army, because, you know, they pay for 100% of your schooling. Like, it's 100% school, 100% insurance on everything, basically.
Yeah.
And so, like, that was the only other way that I was thinking that I was going to get it paid for. And so I was like, I had really thought about joining the Army at one point, like really thought about joining the Army.
Crack before I started.
And I was like, yeah, you know, I told him, I was like, yeah, I signed up for ROTC. And he was like, and why the hell did you do that? And I'm like, because I'm joining the Army. I'm going to join the Army. And he said, why would you be joining the Army? And I'm like, why am I not out here on the street? In my head, that's what I'm thinking, like, what do you mean? Like, if I'm joining the Army, I'm joining the Army, whether you like that or not. Like, I'm joining the Army. And he had such a big problem with me joining the Army. Like, I don't know why he had such a huge problem with me joining the Army, but it was such a problem. And I was just like, I don't feel like there's nothing, well, back then, I didn't feel like it was nothing wrong with joining the Army. But, and I still don't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's just who we were serving. You know
I understand.
Kind of.
Because I was about to say,
I don't know. I don't know. I'd be like, why the hell you join the Army?
Because I ain't gonna lie, like my sister, she in the Navy, so you know what I'm saying. My dad, like he, like at one point, like before I graduated high school, I told myself that I was gonna join the Navy. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't like doing it for school or nothing. I was just gonna join the Navy just to join. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to go to school. But then I ended up going to school, and now I'm not at school. But shit, I don't know. I don't think nothing is wrong with going to like the military or nothing. I don't think
if the Navy to me is the best. And that, actually, I wasn't joining the Army. I was joining the military, but I was joining the Navy part. That's where I was going.
The Navies, they hold some weight. I actually do salute the Navies, but for me to serve the country, man, I had to serve some crack first.
Nigga, man.
I have to serve.
The benefits are just
beautiful.
Benefits
Are
are solid.
beautiful. My homeboy living great in Vegas right now.
It's definitely. Even to this day, I'm gonna take that back. It's definitely still worth it to join. Like, one of my homies, his name is Jairus. he joined the military and then went to school. So not only did he stayed over for probably like I think he did 2 years active, and then after that he went back to school. But when he went back to school, like he was already like he was a full militarian. I guess that's what you call him.
Militarian, that's a word.
I
Soldier,
don't know.
militarian.
But I know, like,
you know what I mean. He was a
I know
full.
what
He was
yeah.
in So
like he did his like he basically did his.
He was active.
Yeah, he was active. He
Yeah.
did his basically his contract to let him know like he's technically like a veteran almost.
Okay.
So, like,
Yeah. So, but he still got all the benefits. Like he got all the benefits. He got that monthly stipend that they get, that monthly paycheck that they get, and he got all his school paid for. I think the only thing that he had to do was attend once a month, like at a summer-based camp, like a couple hours away, and it was just like to train. But other than that, like he got everything he needed. The car he got.
You know they come with the Camaros.
He didn't come with no Camaro though. He came with a custom Jeep. His steering wheel was on the right side. Like his tires were like big. Like it was big. We sat high, damn near like very high. It was kind of sick. You had to climb to get in the car.
But I already know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he probably like he did his 2 years active and now he probably reserved. So now since because like when you reserved in the Army, you can like you basically where you at. Like let's say if you wanted to move, let's say you was in Indiana, you could be reserved here and like still go to school like IUPUR or something. But you still got to do like those monthly things, like go like check in basically. It's almost like check-ins type shit. But I'll definitely do that shit. I definitely would have.
And you travel. Like I know somebody right now. She got stationed in Hawaii. Like now she lives over there permanently.
Yeah, like
That's
my sister, she done been. I don't think I'm capping, but my sister been to Dubai like 3 times.
Yeah, in the Navy, that's somewhere they definitely.
Yeah, they travel all the time.
All
bro.
the time.
That shit
Only thing
crazy.
I just don't know about being like on a because you traveling on water.
Water, yeah, and I don't care. That's the scariest element to me. Ever.
Yeah, no.
Most definitely.
Anything can go wrong. But I mean, the U.S. well, at least the military, they have great equipment. They can probably make it past a tsunami or some shit.
I don't know, big dog. They
Yeah, but nah, they do though.
yeah.
for
water a different breed, boy. That water ain't nothing to play with.
Cause
That's a
like,
crazy element.
even if they like on top of big ass waves, like my sister said, she didn't really feel shit. It was just like she
That's
in a
wild.
big ass house.
Got to get down with that. Hey man, so last episode we hint on the topic of clout, and somebody was reaching for some clout over the weekend on Twitter. I know plenty of you guys saw. Y'all remember when that dude he was giving like them little push gifts or whatever for like his pregnant girlfriend. Like she had a baby and he gave her push gifts, and then recently he was like the baby ain't his.
I did see that.
Man, then I come to find out that he the child is his. He just did all of that for clout. And I wanted to ask you guys, because I had some mixed emotions about this whole situation. So tell me, first of all, well, not first of all, tell me how you guys felt about the whole, if you did notice it or if you did see it, the situation. So if I didn't explain it well enough, basically this man, he and his girlfriend, they had a baby. And, because she had a baby, he gave her a bunch of gifts, a push gift or whatever. So, as time goes by, this and that, he later quotes the tweet and says, comes to find out the baby isn't his. So it's a big ass uproar, on social media because, it's social media, this and that. And, the first tweet went viral. He gave a woman gifts after giving birth. A lot of women, they loved it. A lot of men, they loved it. So, of course, the first one went viral. The second one is definitely going to go viral. And then comes to find out a few days later, he just did all of that just to stir up the internet. And mind you that that his child and the mother of his child were receiving death threats from people on social media. So tell me, how exactly do you guys feel about this man chasing this clout? Pretty much.
First off, like, bro, that nigga did too much. Like, just I'm not saying like doing too much with the gifts. I'm not gonna lie.
He said doing too much with the gifts. That's where we gonna start at the gifts.
Nah, I was saying like the whole like situation at it, you know what I'm saying, at hand. Like I don't know. Like he with the, I don't know if it's not gonna be mine or not. And then if it was like, bro, you didn't already did your like you already didn't did your duties. But don't get me wrong, cause I know some people that then you know what I'm saying that's taking care of kids and they not really theirs. But you know, like you already been in this child life and you helped her. You know what I'm saying, this whole 9 months and shit. Like it's damn near too late. They already calling you daddy and shit, bro.
I might have to stop you on that one, bro.
I don't know, cause it's already, bro. It's. I'm not saying it's too late, cause I feel like that child does deserve.
Okay.
To, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Because before we even continue this, because now I want to ask you this question because you already because I don't want to forget the question, so I do want to ask it now. So if you say like you just said, like you just described, you were with somebody for the 9 months of their pregnancy. Mm-hmm. And then after they have the child, you know, they say like you stay for like a year and come to find out the child is not yours. You feel like it's perfectly fine to stay around, or like you feel like he should stay around?
Like, all right, so I personally think like I feel like this child deserves to know whoever, you know what I'm saying, whoever their father is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I would just leave because, like, I didn't you know what I'm saying, I didn't basically, you know what I'm saying, I didn't took care of you. But don't get me wrong, you feel me? So I feel like the child does deserve to know their, you know what I'm saying, their father. But I'm not just going to, like, completely leave, like, out their life just for the simple fact because, like, I didn't took care of you. I didn't see, you know what I'm saying, I watched you come out of whoever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not going to just simply, like, leave them. You know, I ain't just going to do it like that because, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of fucked up. I ain't going to lie. But I would definitely stay in contact with the child, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's straight and stuff. But I feel like the child definitely deserves to know who their actual father is because that's definitely messed up to, you know what I'm saying, being taken care of someone and not knowing who your real father, you know what I'm saying, not knowing that this person is not really your father for real. Like, that's a fucked up shit that a female could do. And y'all need to stop fucking these niggas, bro.
Skrilla, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I feel like you can step away from anything that's not your responsibility, personally. Now, however, love is not a light switch, so you can't pretend to love a child. I think that is authentic, especially with the newborn, is very authentic. So naturally, I would continue to provide for the child for its own safety, but other than that, no, I don't have any kids, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Because one is one. That's not 4. That's not 3. That's 1.
Just one, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Leak, how you feel about that, man? Because you was laughing a whole lot. Yo,
y'all are tweaking, bro. Bro, fuck that. I'm taking the toys back. I'm talking
toys back.
Bottles, diapers. I'm taking everything back. I'm leaving on a dime. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna tell her that I found out. I'm gonna just one day she just gonna come back to the crib.
I mean,
ain't
that's the
shit
only
gonna
way
be there
you
but a
gonna
note.
find out is by her though, because you know what I'm saying, y'all gotta take the test. But I personally feel like, you know what I'm saying, you like if you feeling like you think whoever you messing with is, you know what I'm saying, fucking off, you know what I'm saying, why she fucking on you or something like that, or vice versa. Well, not technically because dudes can't get pregnant, but I'm tweaking. But you know what I'm saying, if females feel like, if dudes feel like they girl, you know what I'm saying, whoever they talking to is fucking on somebody else, you should, as soon as they had a baby, you know what I'm saying, pay for that little fraternity test as soon as the baby come out. You know what I'm saying? So you can know what's going down.
Oh my God, Leak. You are.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't put yourself in that predicament, but shit.
I feel like you gonna know just by looking at the nigga. Like, this don't really look like mine.
That's not,
bro.
that's not
Especially after
always
it
the case,
thaw out
bro.
a little bit, bro. Like maybe because you know, like when they first come out, they look a little. You feel me? But once it thaw out and you like this, he don't look like me. You don't played yourself if you waited a whole year. You knew.
Listen, man.
Nah, but sometimes a baby don't look like you.
It don't look like you, bro. Sometimes it just don't look like you. I don't know, bro.
All right,
I ain't snatching the toys away. They can keep the
This
toys.
nigga is
You a menace, bro. You a menace. You gonna take the little boy toys?
You
like,
gonna take the baby toys, nigga? They ain't do nothing to you.
It don't matter.
yeah, bro.
It ain't even their fault.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna take the toys.
Guilty by association.
You fuck.
Shit is really the mama fault at the end of the day.
But to piggyback on the original question, like, how do you feel about that man? He because like I said, he knew the child was his, and then he just acted like it wasn't, just for clout. And then, as a result, the consequences was his girlfriend and the child received death threats, which is beyond childish, but it is social media. So, tell me how you feel, because I saw shout out Fo. I saw him quote it, and I immediately thought the same thing. Because the man, he did say, although he was wrong, he has 900 followers and 24,000 people, 100,000 people, 24,000 people, retweeting, 100,000 people liking it. Y'all believe in anything y'all see on the internet, and y'all just doing whatever to people y'all don't even know. So, although I am wrong, y'all weird individuals for being in my business like this. I kind of understood where he was coming from, but then again, I was like, you are putting your business on a platform where you wanted it to be shared and seen.
I was just about to say that.
But, it was kind of telling, because it seemed like 100,000 people was invested in this relationship. Shit, we even talking about it on a podcast. I don't even know these people's names. Couldn't even tell you where they from. But it stirred a conversation. So tell me, how do y'all feel about, because he got what he wanted. He got the clout that he wanted.
He definitely did.
So,
I mean, with that, it's kind of just to say, like, what you really want in life. Like, this is what you want? Do you want your family to be a target? Because ultimately, even if you weren't receiving death threats because you admitted that it was wrong, like, people are eyeing you, they're recognizing you. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to become that big of a target? And then secondly, even if you was joking, there would not be another explanation as to why you would do it, because you would have admitted it, that it was a joke earlier on before it actually blew up that big. Exactly. See what I mean? And then thirdly, everybody who's pretty much involved in that or has something to say, like, you're damn near just as bad. You casting a death threat, you're just as bad. You giving a fuck, just as bad. Cause me, I promise, I can't give a fuck about nobody else's like situation that much to where I'm that invested in like what they got going on, and you know what I mean. Like, I don't care. I worry about me. Yeah. So that's all I can really attest to.
Like on that, bro. If you want to be, you know what I'm saying. If you want to be famous, you know what I'm saying. And you sitting here, like putting your girl and your, you know what I'm saying, your child out there, make a YouTube channel, nigga. Like, if you want to do all that extra shit.
I'm saying though.
And then another thing, like, bro, if you found that information out that the child might not be yours, bro, keep that shit to your, you know what I'm saying, within, like, you
that's
can't.
the thing, though, like, there wasn't a possibility.
I'm just saying, because
like,
you said he did. I'm just saying before the whole, before he's, you know what I'm saying,
admitted it was a joke or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you feel like that's, you know what I'm saying, like, because that's what he put out there. Let's say it wasn't a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, keep that shit within, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on, bro. Don't put that shit out there, because, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, why would you want to put your business out there, bro? Like, that's embarrassing to you. Now, motherfuckers, like,
that is
you look, you know what I'm saying, you look even more goofy, bro, because you just bought all these gifts, and then your girl fucking on another nigga, and the child might not be yours. So, like, you just keep that shit within, you know what I'm saying, whatever you got going on, see what's going on, and then keep it pushing. Like, if the baby not yours,
keep it moving.
You know what I'm saying? If the baby not yours, if you still want to check up on the baby, and you know what I'm saying, want to do your, you know,
fatherly duties.
Yeah, your fatherly duties. If you want to, you know what I'm saying,
optional,
keep it going.
sure.
Yeah, exactly. That's optional. Keep it going. If you don't, you know what I'm saying, leave it be, and just keep it pushing, bro. You ain't got to do all that extra shit.
And I feel like, me personally, bro, I don't want nobody knowing they got one up on me like that.
Exactly.
Even if I did take it, like, I like to take my L's in peace, like,
for real,
as peaceful as possible. Not to say that I'm trying to portray a perfect image or anything, but like, I don't need the next motherfucker knowing that I just got played.
Exactly.
Or that nobody needs to know that I just took that big of an L. Like, you doing that, you embarrassing yourself as well.
Literally.
Like, granted, she embarrassed you, but you're embarrassed as well.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? You seeking
you adding on to the embarrassment.
I don't even want nobody knowing that they can even get one up on me like that. Like, I'm gonna take my L's as quiet as possible.
Literally, like
So,
over 100,000 people know that you got played, but even though it was fake, but you know what I'm saying, let's say it wasn't, bro. Over 100,000 people know that you got played, bro.
100,000.
That's a lot of people, bro. Imagine if we was getting 100,000 views, nigga. That
Shit, hey, I sell everything for $1 if we was getting 100,000 views.
What? Like, that shit is crazy.
Everything's for $1 or $2.
So, you know, what about you? What you think about it?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think you're a dickhead.
What y'all think about it?
I think it's just that simple, bro. Like, that's just weird. I don't even like social media as it is. So for you to just do all that weird stuff, and mind you, bro, that is even after the fact, you still gotta go home to that mother and that child. So just think about, like, even like after the joke, what the fuck are you about to deal with after the fact? Because they've just received these death threats, and you gotta come home and explain to them, like, it ain't that big of a deal. It was on social media, but you were the cause of the stir up. You're the cause of now her stress.
Problem, bro.
It was a I mean, they not recognizable to me. Like I said, I don't know who these motherfuckers are. I still don't care who the hell they are.
Less.
But you know, if people are sending death threats, obviously some people are gonna recognize who you are once you're out in public. Run, Forrest! Run, brother, run! Don't trip. That boy looked like he was about to fall down. Trying to heel the toe. But
I see stuff like that and keep it scrolling, to be honest. I'm not even hip. Yeah. I be seeing it. I just read. I just keep it moving.
I saw the only reason why I brought it up is because I saw folks really quote it, and I was like, damn, people are really paying attention to this for no reason. And I feel him, like, yeah, this dude is weird, and he's
weird as fuck.
He's weird as hell. You got to go home to that mother and that child and explain your weirdness to him. But at the same time, that shit shouldn't have been worth 100,000 likes and 25,000 fucking retweets. So them 25,000 and 100,000 people liking it are the fucking weirdos as well. Y'all big weird.
Nah, I can't agree with that.
You can't?
Nah,
You can't?
because
I think so,
I
bro.
feel like that's like saying anybody who's supporting is weird.
I
Now,
guess.
originally, like, if something like that, because you got to think how the situation started. It started off saying, "Oh, I gave her this for, welcoming, like, as a welcome gift, welcoming my
Right.
child." Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that was dope. Like, that's real. That's
Yeah.
real." So, like, yeah, I expect people to support it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. Like a retweet, like, that's cool. But then my problem is with the people who are heavily engaged, like, in terms of sending death threats, things like that. Like,
Even
if
commenting
she
on it, not
did-
even as far as death threats. I feel like even
I don't know.
the
American Skin, we got done. Somebody else just said that.
what they say?
American Skin, it's like a police movie. His son got killed, and like he
Yeah.
held a police hostage. I haven't seen it yet, but
Hey,
I seen a
y'all go watch
preview,
American
and that shit look good.
What is that on Netflix or something?
I'm not too sure what
is
it's
it
on. I'm not too sure
What
it's
is it on, bro?
I just seen the trailer for it, but it was damn good. It's a damn
Somebody
good
just
trailer.
told me
Damn
to
good
watch that
movie.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Damn good.
I seen that
Movie, bro.
motherfucking trailer. I believe it was like, because
Is
I
that the
seen
dude
all-
off of Snowfall? Is that the one?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh man, you
Back,
got money to
appreciate
have that.
But
Amazon
I seen
Prime.
that. I seen the trailer for, I believe, because I think it was on Twitter, and I believe it was like 2 minutes. And bro, I felt like I just seen that movie the whole time. Like, bro, I watched that shit like 2-3 times, bro. That shit was good.
Man, Space Jam dropping soon, so
Man, I don't even want to. I wonder if LeBron is a good actor.
hell no. Boom, 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 boom. It's the Rolly Stone with my Rolly on.
This nigga.
Shout out Brian, man. Capricorn's the real niggas of the whole fucking zodiac, so whatever.
Tyler told you. I told him. Yeah. Matter of fact, okay, yeah, for sure. He just told me about that last night. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I want to know.
I'm gonna actually watch it. The movie. What's it called? American Skin. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Did y'all see? So I think like a couple days ago, You know how like right now they're already securing the perimeter for the inauguration and everything, and they have like security perimeters.
I have
and
not
everything.
paid it no attention.
So right now they've already secured perimeters and everything, and setting up security. And apparently, a man had pulled in, tried to access the perimeter like days earlier before the inauguration because like the day of it's going to be more security versus like a week before it's not going to be that much. And he came in and I guess he presented like unqualified credentials, like saying that he was like a news reporter. But turns out that he had over 500 cases of ammo and 500 cases of ammo and something else.
Damn.
But yeah,
I think
he
it was
was
like 11
coming.
bombs. Okay, I did hear about some shit like that. I think
I didn't see bombs. It was something else though. They said he didn't have the right credentials. 500 cases of ammo, and I think it was some type. I forgot. It was something else. I don't think it was explosive though, because I didn't
That's a lot
see
of
that.
ammo.
I mean,
But
really
yeah,
did.
he
That
was
don't
dead
make
ass
no
about the
fucking sense.
he was dead ass trying to
Like,
light some stuff. And then I was thinking like, okay, who are they going to go after? Because at first I was like, okay, most people are going to go after a president, but I don't know. Now I kind of somebody brought up a valid point. Like, I don't really think they're going after Biden. I think they're going after Kamala, just because she's like you know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't think they.
I was thinking that in my
women
head.
alone being in a position like that, like men don't like that.
Yeah, men
People
probably hate
for
that
some
shit.
reason.
That's
Yeah.
Like
weird.
they
though.
hate that.
That's weird.
And then to
You
put
know what?
as a black woman as
I
a
could
vice
see-
president,
like-
it's even like they hate it even more. You know what I mean?
So how do you what do you feel like what would happen if it was executed? So say like he actually, was able to.
That's an aggressive start to a civil war. That's provoking. That's provoking. If that happened, a civil war would start the same day. The same day. Because right now people are still in the phase of we finally got our first female vice president,
Right.
and then we finally
And
got our
she's
first
black.
female black vice president. So it's like you take two things like that before she could even prove her worth. Oh no, like nobody's gonna be. They're not gonna go for that.
Yeah,
It's
it ain't
not
gonna be too many peaceful protests,
Yeah.
especially in the wake of the Capitol just being broken in.
It's gonna be a start.
Nah, I'm not gonna speak it to existence, but I've also just knock on wood. I can still feel the tension of a civil war breaking out, even without Trump being in office. I can still feel the tension of a civil war possibly breaking, and I don't know how. I don't know what's gonna trigger it, but it's obvious that there are still people that are still trying to instigate a civil war at some point. I feel like the Capitol was just like a little pre-trial. You said they found 500 cases of ammo. Like, all right, they're showing you like they mean business. They just got to find the perfect way how to execute it. And I just don't know exactly what it's going to take before we get to this point. And I don't know exactly when it's going to be. But once again, knock on wood, I just got a feeling like we only got like 2 to 3 more years before somebody makes something shake to the point where there's going to be another massacre pretty much.
It really this election is really going to dictate a lot because there's so much that people are been asking for years. It'll free so many. Like prime example, like the student loan debt. Like so many people are asking for that. Like that. Forgiving that alone is just gonna make a huge difference within
Right.
that. I mean, granted, it's gonna put us kind of in the and it's gonna put us in a hole. But it's kind of interesting to see how money itself is about to operate within the next 2 years. Because I feel like banks, companies, a lot of that are moving away from cash.
Oh, they are.
It's
They
like-
are.
They
Bitcoin
are.
about to. Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Guys,
it's
make sure
like-
you buy up all the XRP. Not to cut you off, XRP is at like 26 cents or like 43 cents right now. That is also a part of Bitcoin. Make sure you guys cop all of that as much as you can because that bitch is gonna sell. Get all your cryptocurrency, guys.
Yeah, that shit gonna go up. Bitcoin.
Continue.
all of that.
Continue. Sorry to interrupt.
What was I saying?
Banks getting rid of cash.
Yeah, they gonna be pretty much getting rid of cash and stuff like that. Even like now, they be like shortage on coins. Like they don't have change. They're not getting that much change in, things like that. So I don't know. It's interesting to see how that's gonna work. But a civil war, like if something like that was to happen, like they tried to or even attempted to execute, either the president or the vice president, it would definitely start something.
I just can't imagine like how who would be the opposers. Like obviously the black people, we're gonna, well, it ain't that damn obvious, you know. It's probably a couple black Proud Boys out here, but who is the competition? Like who is gonna be at war with each other? Like who is gonna back who? That is gonna be really telling of what's going on, because it's a lot of hinted agendas pretty much, and it's a lot of big corporations involved in this. So it's gonna be telling of who's gonna get funded. Walmart just started selling ammo and guns again, right?
I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
I remember they took them off the shelves for a couple years. I think after like the school shootings and everything. And I'm pretty sure after Trump came back, Walmart was allowed to start selling guns again. Is that right? Y'all know? Okay,
No.
well, I don't know, but it's gonna be telling because they do back, the aggressors per se. So it's gonna be really telling on how that's gonna affect what's going on in the future as well. Other big corporations affecting or backing.
You know what I was
sides.
just thinking? I was just thinking like how, like all the mass shootings that had happened within the decade, but like it seems as though we really did make it past the school shooting era. Like
That's a shame, bro. That's an error.
I can't remember the last time I heard another school shooting, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But like at one point, it seemed like it was happening
Weekly.
Like after
Our freshman year of
every
college.
year.
Our freshman year of college, I think it was 3 back to back to back. I think it was I think it was just mass shootings, not even just school. Cause I remember the school in Florida, they had their shootout our freshman year.
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook, that was high school.
That was
dog.
the most hard.
That was heartbreaking.
I think everybody felt that.
Like who the
that shit was
Everybody
crazy.
felt that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That was a tough one. I
Yeah.
got damn near chills thinking about that.
Yeah, that was
That
nuts.
shit
was a tough one.
That shit was crazy, man.
It was Vegas. The Vegas shooting that fucked me up too because
The
Yeah,
Vegas
that-
one was bad.
that was-
See,
you know, that was my
terrible,
favorite. I kid you not, Vegas is my favorite city I've ever visited, and just to walk around on that strip, and then just imagining a whole massacre going on, I wouldn't know what to do because it's so crowded.
Like that.
It's
nigga,
so
he let off
fucking
so
crowded.
many shots,
And he-
bro.
to my knowledge, he was in a room.
He was in a room
He was in
letting
a-
They
shit
didn't
go,
know where the bullet. They didn't even know where they were getting shot from. Like they didn't know where the shots were coming from. They just heard it.
and it's a crowded area, bro. I'm telling you, like
I think it was a concert going.
it was a
on.
concert.
Yeah,
it was a whole
concert.
it was a
It was a
country
concert.
concert going on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like he was just letting them bitches go, bro.
So we've made it. I hope we've made it through the mass shooting era. Cause boy, y'all got me nervous now. I don't even
And
want to talk about it.
then, like I just remember the movie theaters. Like I don't even look at when I go in movie theaters. Like I pay attention a lot more than I did before that.
Yeah.
Like that
'Cause
changed
there's
so much.
There's no way out.
I
of there.
don't.
It's all right.
Now I'm always looking. If I see anybody walking in the movie theater,
Like-
breaking in the middle of the movie or anything like that, no. And then I always sit. I just sit where I know I can at least easily do something. Either I can easily jump over the thing and go down. You feel me, or something. But like, movie theaters don't they just
Cause
don't feel as secure.
I think the movie theater, cause I only heard the only one that I heard was the one where they shot up the Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. He's just walking.
Isn't there
around.
more? I'm pretty sure.
That's the
That's the
only
only
one,
movie theater one
That's
that
the
I've
only
heard.
movie theater one I've heard as well.
I ain't gonna lie, they get me nervous in drive-ins too. I watched
The-
Poetic Justice the other day.
The movie theater, I would say
Damn.
the most
Came up on that.
ones that are most memorable are probably the movie theater one for sure, because that they was trying to he was trying to plead insanity on that.
Yeah,
And then I
I think he passed it. He passed that insanity test. I think.
I don't know.
I think they still let him in a little Salem or whatever. It's weird.
He had a bomb wired in his home for when they went to go look for him that it would activate. Like, he had a bunch of shit. He was trying to end some shit. So that was probably one. The Sandy Hook was one. The one where they shot up that nightclub in Florida.
Yeah.
That was a bad
That was
one.
wild.
That was a very bad one.
That was wild.
The church
I
where
don't think I remember
that
that
dude
Oh,
walked into
now
the church, that was pretty
that
bad.
church one, I think that
Yeah,
one hits
that was-
because the man, he's in Terre Haute right now.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
the
Dylan,
Terre
what's his
Haute
name? Dylan Roof or something?
Yeah.
something.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
bro.
man, I felt really bad because they had like an ESPN story on like this kid. His mother was I want to say was she had to be a deacon or something. She was something in the church boardroom. He was a really good baseball player. I want to say in the MLB now, but needless to say, like she was one of the 12 people who had got killed. So even in churches, I'm bringing my pole with me everywhere, and in the church is definitely one because of it.
That shit
So yeah,
crazy, bro.
which is a shame.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a traumatic time out here, man. So that's why I'm really on high alert with this Civil War thing, because school shootings and mass shootings, that was just a phase, and it was kind of just like an introduction of what one person is actually capable of. If one person can lay down 50 people, just imagine what an army of the same mindset of them people can do. And usually those are the same mindset, or usually are the same people with the same mindset of the soon to be former president. So it definitely keeps me on high alert.
Hell yeah.
Cause boy, they was knocking shit down. They was acting. The Walmart shooting. What was that, a couple years ago in Texas, in El Paso or whatever? When dude was just walking in like it was just a damn.
Oh,
He walked in like it was a
the
shooting
one.
range.
There was definitely
He had
one in
earmuffs
Walmart.
on and everything. Like he walked in
Yeah.
like he went to the range.
There was definitely one in Walmart. There was definitely.
Yeah, bro.
There was a couple in school. I think there was one where a kid, like an actual kid, was the actual school shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
that was
is
in
the
Florida.
name?
That was in Florida.
Yeah, that was this.
That was the
Sandy
park.
Hook.
No,
No, that was like
Sandy Hook
Orlando
was-
Park or something.
Then you got Sandy Hook. Was that in St. Bernardino?
Nah, that was in Connecticut.
Sandy Hook was in Connecticut.
That's in Connecticut.
So then St. Bernardino, that shooting.
Oh, I remember that.
That
yeah.
one was with the kid.
That was in Cali.
Yeah, that was the. I think that
Yeah,
was.
That was,
so
all right,
was.
yeah, because that was right after the Florida one. Because the Florida kid, he did some shit, and then it was right after that was the San Bernardino.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one was a
boy.
bad one too.
Damn.
And I think they.
And that shit was in
Oh.
like a 6 to 8 month span.
Yeah, that was a
That
terrible
was
era.
bad, bro. That was what, like 20.
27. That's
No, I think it was
San
like
Bernardino and the Florida one. That was 2017 through 18.
2017. Ah.
Because I remember being in class hearing about that shit in college. I was like, we ain't got too many X's in this motherfucker. Like, I hope y'all not on bullshit. But yeah, I remember being in class, vividly seeing and hearing it. It was wild.
Yo, hold on. There was an actual campus too, like a college campus that
Virginia
got shot
Tech.
up.
That was back in like 05.
Nah, there was an actual college campus that got shot up while we were in school.
Really?
Yeah, like damn, and it happened in the Midwest too. Let me just look it up.
It was. It was in Ohio.
It was in Ohio. It was either
I almost went to school
Cincinnati.
there. Nah, no. I almost went to school there.
When
It's,
it started with a W.
Fuck. Them fuckers ain't offered me. Tiffin. Was it Tiffin? I want to say it was Tiffin, Ohio.
That shit crazy. What's good, bro?
How you doing, man? Stay warm. I like the scarf. It's scarf season, baby. Yeah, sir. I'm going to hop on scarves, man. My pops, he been trying to get me on that. Look up, Marlon. Say cheese.
While Skrilla looking that up, let's go ahead and give Lauren her shout out.
Yeah,
Give her
big shout out
flowers.
to Big Lauren, the boss.
Shout out to Lauren, man. Keep shopping at hustlehouseLLC.com. Keep getting your merch, get your hats, you know what I'm saying, get your hoodies, t-shirts, get your baby clothes, you know what I'm saying. You make sure you get yours too.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? You know, just keep shopping with Lauren the Boss. She got a lot of heat coming, a lot of shit coming, so always stay tuned with that. Stay tuned with Hustle House. Follow her. What is hers? Lauren.theboss. And then follow Hustle House at Hustle House LLC. And just keep shopping. Use that promo code Sessions15 for 15% off at the checkout. And yeah, keep shopping, man. Get your clothes, get your merch, and keep doing y'all shit, man, for real.
Shout out, Lauren.
Shout out the boss.
Somebody moaning? Oh, that's the seat.
Yeah, I heard that too. I thought I was tweaking. I'm like, what the fuck? We got a cat in this bitch.
Okay. I bet. So white.
Did
Look
you
at
end up
Marlon say
finding
cheese.
No,
Damn, dog.
I've heard.
Good. We don't need. Needless to say, guys, in the wake of the bullshit that we just had in these past 4 years, practice your Second Amendment rights. Police. And know your fucking rights. Know your rights and practice your second one. Okay? Because you don't know what's going to happen in this cruel, cruel world. In this evil world with these dangerous girls. They'll kill you over some diamonds and pearls. White men make me Earl. No, I'm just kidding. All right, y'all, man. But once again, this is another episode of Sessions. We'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. I got my nighttime voice on because it's dinner time. I need to take a nap. Make sure you guys continue to follow us, subscribe, like, share, and tell your folks. Shit, tell 2 people. Make sure that, they like us and share us and do all that cool shit. Make sure you follow us on... That's scary. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at sessions_ENT. Follow us on Instagram at sessions.ent. You can follow me only, and I mean only, on Instagram at mo.gotti.
And then follow me on all social media platforms at Nas the Great 1K.
You can catch me on IG at j.skrillaDJJ Skrilla signing off.
Yes, sir, man. We want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Love y'all.
We do love you guys. Y'all be safe. Go get y'all a strap or 2 or 3 or 5 or 8. Man, this is Sessions ENT.
And we out.